had this car for a month now, and that just does not get old. It's not getting old at all. Holy hell. Yeah, so I'm back. I've been meaning to make a lot of videos about this car. Like I said, I've had it for a month, and I've got a lot to say, both actually good and bad. So I figured, you know, might as well get right into it, and let's start with the good. Actually, that list is a lot longer than my do not like list, so I figured it's a good place to start. So, right away, that little pull there, it wasn't much, but that is by far number one, the most favorite thing I love about this car. That 5-liter Coyote motor, holy shit. I love it. God damn. It's funny because I don't swear very often in real life. Actually, I suppose this is real life, but you know what I mean. I don't swear a lot in my daily life. That's what I guess I should say. But this car makes me swear. Really, it really does. It just pulls so hard. It's got so much torque, and it's addictive. It is absolutely addictive. It is, besides that C7 Corvette that I drove last year, I know I keep talking about that, this car, good God, this car, it just puts a smile on my face every single time. And yeah, it's, I know I've had, right away I had some issues with the size of this car and everything, but that motor, definitely, it makes up for all the bad points about this car. It just totally erases everything. Well, not everything, but I'll get into that. Anyway, so yeah, number one favorite thing, the motor, the power, the torque. Number two, nice segue into that, sound. Holy shit. This is a stock exhaust, completely stock. And it just sounds amazing, right? Even before I got this car, I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna put an exhaust in this car. It needs an exhaust. You know, I already got the wheels on it. Exhaust was gonna be number two, then I was gonna lower it. But I don't know, man, this exhaust is just badass. It's loud, but it's not overpowering. And I don't want an exhaust that's gonna drone. The way it is right now in stock form is just beautiful. It's just a beautiful sound. And I don't know if I want to mess with that right now. I love it. It's just, oh, it's so good. So yeah, so that really quick, right off the bat. Number one, number two, the motor. Holy, I love it, I love it, I love it. Good Lord. So the number three thing that I think I like the shifter. The shifter is actually feeling pretty good. I didn't like it at first. If you watch my first impression video of this car, my first morning that I drove it to work, I was complaining a lot. I couldn't get it into gear, and it was just feeling very notchy to me. But you know, after, it only took a few days, but after getting some seat time and getting used to it a little bit, it just, oh, it's so good. But it feels really good. The throws are really quick, they're short, very crisp, and once you get into gear, it's just like, it's very notchy in a good way. It just pops right into gear, and it's one of the most refined and most precise manual transmissions that I've ever driven. It just feels right, and I wouldn't change a thing. The fourth thing that I like about this car is the interior. Now, I know I said when I bought this car that I didn't really care for the premium interior. I didn't need all the leather and all the bells and whistles and all that kind of stuff, but I've grown to like it. It's actually very comfortable. It's really nice. It's not over the top. Like I said, I mean, this car does not have navigation. It doesn't have push button start. It doesn't have heated seats. But other than that, it's pretty much loaded. I mean, it's got power seats. Actually, only the driver's seat is power, but it's got all the, you know, the full gauge package, Bluetooth. It's pretty much loaded, and I don't really mind that so much anymore. I like the simplicity. I prefer the simplicity, and I still think if I was going to buy a car from scratch, if I was going to order a car, dear God. As I said, I've had this car for a month, and that, just the sounds this thing makes is just, it's good. It's good. So if I was going to order a car from scratch, I was going to build a car from scratch, get all the options that I want, I still think I would, you know, tone down the interior a little bit. I wouldn't get so many options, but living with this car now, I don't regret buying this car. I love all the little creature comforts, you know, the mood lighting and everything. It's pretty cool. It's really cool. I'm not complaining at all. So that was a good thing. Okay, so number 5 on the list of things that I like about this Mustang is it's the fact that it blends in. Nobody looks at this car. Nobody. And that's great. That's exactly what I want. I don't want people messing with it. I don't want the wheels stolen. I don't want people keying it. I don't want people to even notice this car. And probably putting wheels on it was the wrong idea if I want people to stay away and, you know, not even give it a second look. But for the most part, I mean, it's a Mustang. There's so many freaking Mustangs around, everywhere, all around America. I mean, it's like, I mean, you'd think it's the most popular car, #1 car sold in the U.S., but, you know, it's not, but it's just so damn popular. And even over the past few days, just driving around, I didn't do a whole lot of driving over the long holiday weekend, but I saw so many late model, 2012 and newer, white Mustang GTs driving around. So what I've got is actually not that special. It's not unique, and I like that. That's exactly, I'm the kind of guy, I just want to blend in. I don't want to stand out. I would never chrome wrap a Lamborghini or anything. It's just not my style. It's not what I do. So blending in, not being noticed, that's a good thing. So there you have it. There's the 5 quick things that I like about this car. You know, I could probably go on and on. Just a lot of little things that I like. Just a few little details here and there. Nothing big like I just talked about, but just in summary, yeah, the motor is what makes this car. If this car had a V6 or it had the EcoBoost 4-cylinder, I don't know if I'd like it so much. Like I said, it's a big car, and I will get into that in the video where I talk about the things that I don't like about it. But yeah, it's just, without this motor and without this transmission, this car would be not as interesting to me. And I don't, you know, there'd be a lot of other cars that I would want before I would get a Mustang with a V6 or a 4-cylinder. So this car is definitely making me happy right now. Absolutely, absolutely. It's been an amazing experience so far. And I admit I had a little bit of buyer's remorse when I bought it. You know, that first couple days after, you think, oh my God, what did I do? I mean, this car wasn't that expensive. I mean, it was only $22K, but I wasn't planning on buying a car for that much, as you know. I mean, if you've been following my monthly income reports. So it was kind of a big step, and I had that buyer's remorse afterwards, but just after driving this thing around, I mean, just a couple drives in this thing, and it's just like, the sounds that this thing makes and the feelings and the power that it has, it just erases all of that. You know, I'm a happy guy. I love this car, and so far so good. So thanks for watching, and watch out next. I'm going to do a video where I talk about the things that I don't like. Doesn't mean I don't like this car, but it's coming. Catch you later, guys. See ya.